What is up, YouTube? So today I am going to be doing some work on Marvel Tales #1. First appearance of Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. And I never owned this book before. I've never had it in my hands before. So it's kind of cool. Another thing is, this is the first time I'm ever seeing in person. I've heard about them, the clear backer board. So that's kind of cool. You kind of see it in there. So you can see the back cover. Looking at it, it looks a little discolored through the bag. Let's pop it open, see what we are up against. Where this was sealed in there, I'm gonna guess this has been in that poly bag for a long time. So you got a little foxing line there. Sorry, heat press. You got a non-color breaking indent, a little something right there by my thumb. You can see that. Got a little non-color breaking indent on this top corner. Trying to get it so you can see it. Got a little something going on at this bottom edge right here too. I don't know if that's rip. I don't know. It almost looks like that's the way it was printed, the way it goes through the book, but it's definitely there. It's not too dirty. It's actually pretty clean. Might be able to clean up this edge a little bit. A little bit of a finger schmutz along the edge here. A little foxing along the edge. You could literally see that line. It's the line. Oh no, that's the advertisement. My bad. So overall, pretty nice book. I don't see any ticks, but there's a little weird thing right there. Pretty nice book overall. So first thing I'm going to do is get my eraser pen out and start trying to clean up some of these whites in different spots, and then I'll move on to steaming, pressing, and so on and so forth. All right, so always make sure your eraser pen is clean. Scrub it off on a piece of paper or something before you start, so you're not putting old gook on new gook. A little foxing. This is a mini eraser pen. To get a little closer to areas that might be colored or black. This is an Absorian sponge. It's safe on color, but you don't want to overdo it. Drive me nuts. It actually might be ink from the printing. Right? So I wish I could do something more with that, but fortunately I don't want to peroxide someone else's book. see where I missed. All right, so before I steam it, I want to make sure I get all the debris off, cotton round. Yeah, there is that tiny little tear in the bottom, right there. It sucks. Sometimes you see stuff like this in a book. It might not actually be a stain. It might actually just be something from the ink when it was printed. So I always like to try to erase it anyway, just in case it's not. So edge is cleaner. It's not perfect, but it's definitely cleaner. And now I'm going to get this set up to get steamed. Okay, so I have a backer board at the centerfold as usual. Handy dandy clothing steamer. Distilled water inside. So this is cardstock, not a backer board, much thinner. Going in the inside cover. If you notice, I have the steamer still going because I want to keep this, I want to keep it moist while I do that. And then on the inside cover, silicone parchment paper. Silicone parchment paper. Now I have the press heated to 160. You need a tiny bit more pressure than that. 160 degrees, and I will leave this in there for 5 to 6 minutes, and then I will shut the press off, let it cool off completely, which usually takes 2 to 3 hours. And then I'll take it out and see what it looks like to see if I have to do anything again to get any of those imperfections out. So, see you in a few minutes. Looks pretty good other than that corner right there. That's a rip. Not spotless, but cleaner. If I had to guess, 6.0. Me personally, I would grade this book because it's cool. 6.0, I would take it. First appearance of Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. If you like that video, hit that like button, click that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this in the future. See you next time.